Your talk has ended. The applause has been given, hopefully, and it's finally over. You feel a massive whew moment, right? And then the worry begins again. You might be wondering, did I cover everything I should have? Or maybe you're beating yourself up for what you did wrong. Or maybe you're crying with relief and vowing never to do that again. Stop. The first thing you should do after your speech, beyond and above anything else, is celebrate. Whether it was good or bad or ugly, you did it. You didn't run away, even though I know you wanted to, and you stood there and you delivered your talk. Now, experience is a powerful way to beat public speaking fear, and you've just gained experience. So don't second guess yourself. Instead, give yourself a hug and give your brain some much needed feel good moments about speaking. Replace some of those feel bad moments. This is not just important for your sense of self-esteem, it's actually crucial because it's going to stop you either creating or reinforcing a fear pattern in your mind. Remember way back when we talked about fear patterns? The pattern you create right now will happen every time you think about speaking in public. So find one thing that you did that you can celebrate, even if it was just staying conscious and not fainting in terror, and tell yourself out loud, I did a really good job with that talk. Hear it. I mean, if you're going to have this pattern in your mind, why not make it one that works for you instead of against you? Start to create a new pathway in your mind about the positives of public speaking. And do this as soon as you can. Treat yourself. Whatever works for you, a glass of wine, a bubble bath, a massage, retail therapy, something to make you feel a bit special and above all, proud of yourself because you've done a great job. Then it's time to take the next important steps. First is feedback. Whenever possible, ask for members of your audience to give you constructive feedback on your presentation. Now, there are several ways of doing this. You can do surveys or ask people individually, or best of all, what I found works best is having it videoed and reviewing it with my coach. Whatever form you use, listen to what the feedback says and focus on the areas that need improvement rather than any negative comments. Second thing is get support. Join a group that offers support for people who want to improve their public speaking skills. There are groups like Toastmasters, for example, or our own Fearful to Fearless Facebook group is a great support as well. When you've done your speech, please drop a video or a comment into our group saying what you are celebrating about your talk and get some positive feedback there. Thirdly, learn from other speakers. Like any skill, you have to constantly be growing and learning new things about speaking. And seeing how other people put these speaking skills into practice can be super helpful. In my Confident Speakers program, the participants deliver their talks in a safe environment and I give them personal feedback so they and others can learn from each speech that is given. If you can assess a speaker's skill yourself and work out what they're doing and how they're doing it, it means you can understand it and apply it in your own talks. TED Talks are a great way to see terrific speakers in action. And finally, always aim for improvement. No one ever stops growing. Even if you gave the best speech possible, there will always be ways to improve. And if you don't think there are, get some coaching because you will see that there are areas where you can improve and that will also help you achieve long-lasting results quickly. Finally, recognize your success. Your speech might not have been perfect, but chances are you're far more critical of yourself than your audience is. In fact, what you might see as a huge mistake or a massive problem in your speech, your audience might not have even noticed. And remember, even if they do, everyone makes mistakes. No one expects a speaker to be perfect. There are moments all the way through this program and my other programs where I stumble over a word or I use the wrong word. I don't go back and edit. This is one take and one take only because I've done practice, a lot of practice beforehand. And if I worry about it being perfect, not only am I setting a standard that's hard to maintain, I don't show you that it's okay to make mistakes. That's why you'll find little errors all the way through here. So remember, everyone makes mistakes. And as I said before, mistakes are really just opportunities in disguise because they tell you exactly what you need to do to improve. So things to do after your talk are celebrate. Woohoo! You've done it. Create positive patterns, get feedback, get support, learn from others, constantly be aiming to improve, and look for opportunities where you can lift your skills. You've done a great job doing your talk. Be proud of yourself.